US stock index futures are mixed today. The US dollar shows weaker fluctuations on the last day of the ongoing year. The greenback is falling against the Canadian currency and Bitcoin is extending gains. Major US stock indexes saw mixed performance on Thursday on 2021 recovery hopes. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.04%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq, on the contrary, added 0.1%, and the S&P 500 Broad Market Index lost 0.01%. The end of the year is quite optimistic, especially in comparison to spring performance. The stock markets have recovered from the March collapse, despite the significant economic harm caused by the coronavirus pandemic. The measures taken by the world's central banks, as well as an increase in government spending, raise hopes among investors. It has become clear that global economic growth will eventually rebound. This year, major US indexes have hit record highs 100 times, with the Dow Jones reaching an all-time high for the 13th time last Wednesday. Meanwhile, market participants are awaiting statistics from the United States today. This data will indicate the state of the US labor market. The Labor Department is set to report on the number of initial jobless claims in the United States for the week ended December 26. Analysts expect the indicator to rise by 30,000 to 833,000. The US dollar remained almost unchanged against other world currencies until midday. At the time of preparing the material for this video, the greenback was trading in a downward spiral trend. Investors are betting that the global recovery will boost demand for riskier assets despite growing double fiscal and trade deficits in the United States. The US dollar index, measuring the value of the dollar against the basket of 6 world currencies, was down 0.09% to 89.58. USDX remains at its lowest level since April 2018. Since the beginning of the year, the index has dropped by 7%. Against the Canadian dollar, the greenback dipped 0.2% to settle at 1.2739. And Bitcoin gained more than 8% on Wednesday. The price of the most popular cryptocurrency crossed $29,000, setting a new all-time record. Today, BTC added 0.92% to trade at $29,027. The current uptrend, which began with a decline in March, has already doubled the movement of 2019. If the global economy recovers at the accelerated pace in 2021, some of the incentives may be phased out. In this case, both stocks and cryptocurrency markets will most likely face a correction.